I was trying to come up with some relatively inexpensive ways to decorate the wedding table, and what I decided on is some candle holders. So I've got here a glass jar, which this one is a cut glass jar, but you can use old jam jars if you want. So I've got a cut glass jar, some very expensive bougainvillea, which I picked from the garden, and what I'm going to do is actually press the bougainvillea first. So you're going to pick the petals off one at a time. And I'm using like an orangey bougainvillea and a pink one. But use whatever colors you really like so. The nice thing about bougainvillea is when it dries, it becomes almost like paper without losing all of its color. And that's really important. So you're basically going to have your paper towel, lay out your flowers, like so. I've got a pile of books here. So we're gonna go pop that on there. Pop this on there. So the paper towel is acting like a kind of blotter to remove the moisture. And then you're going to put a pile of books. Some people have pressing gadgets, but a pile of books works really well, like that. I'm gonna leave those for a day or so to dry out a bit. Longer if you can. And then what you're going to do, so these are my dried petals, and I have made sure to keep, what's this called? Is this a stamen? To keep that intact because I think they're really pretty. So each petal has one, right? And what you're going to do, turn the petal on the wrong side, take a tiny weeny little snip of masking tape, like so. There's a little square. Stick it in the middle, and I'm going to trim, or rather using the scissors, slit through the masking tape and the petal. And what you find is that the masking tape acts as a little bit of reinforcement, right? So I'm just going to and then kind of round it out a little bit. I'm stringing them all together on a piece of gold string that has a tassel, but you can use embroidery thread, you can use really nice ribbon, whatever you've got. So kind of using the end of my thread, trying to make it into a little needle shape. Push that through there, like so. Pull it through. And then let it overlap the preceding petal slightly. So you're showing sort of 3/4 of each petal, and you've got this nice kind of fish scale effect happening. So I'm going to turn my petals over, and you'll see all of the sort of exposed masking tape reinforcements. Of course, I don't want to see this at all when I put it on the glass, so I'm going to make sure this remains on the inside, right? So I'm basically going to put my glass there in the middle and bring up my edges, keeping the petals as flat as I can. Tie a little knot. If you have pretty ribbon, you can tie a beautiful bow. But the feature of this is the gold tassel. There you go. You're going to put your little tea light in there. Let me light it. You know, lighting these things inside of here is always difficult, but whenever I light it and drop it in and out, so let's see what's going to happen here. Righty-hoo. And there you have a little very pretty, very bright candle holder for your wedding table.